what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Eric from the Beemer Fam. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. But today, we're doing an X6 vid. So we got another Beamer on the channel. If you want your car featured on the channel, hit me up on Instagram at Beemer Fam and we can get things moving. But today, like I said, we have a 2018 BMW X6. This is a 3.5i inline 6 twin turbo. So it has north of 300 horsepower. And this thing actually moves for its size. When everybody brings up the BMW X6, it's a very controversial car. Some people absolutely love the design, as to where some people absolutely despise it. I personally love, especially the newest models, because you have this nice sloped rear end, as to where the X5 looks a little boxy compared to this. Front of the car, we have massive grills, nice fog lights right here. And actually, some people didn't know, let's just say you're turning right, like this side of the car is turning this way. The fog light will light up. Obviously the adaptive headlights will move as well, but it's going to light up this whole side of the road. There's a lot of technology involved with the X6. As well, we have a front camera, as well as a dead, looks like a lightning bug as well. Look at them Krispy Kremes right there. But yeah, so like I said, a lot of technology involved with this kind of car. We're going to go to the side right here. This is our first M of the day. M on the wheel. Right here it says 3.5i. X drive is all-wheel drive, and this is probably my favorite part about the car. We're rocking, looks like almost like a peanut butter / caramel interior. I haven't really been in too many of these specs, but it's absolutely beautiful. Let's jump in the passenger, and right here we have the key. This is the new key for this is 2018. It has the 3M stripe on the side. I think that means it has the M Sport package. We also see another M right here on the steering wheel. It's got the M steering wheel. This is the same steering wheel that's on our 650. But yeah, you guys can see we got a sunroof up here. It's not the biggest. It's not like the X5, but also we have that sloped roof that I was talking about, which I think it looks really well. And plus the visibility is a lot better than I thought it would be, having that sloped roof. I'm gonna hop back out and go to the rear of the car. This is the most controversial part that I was talking about. But first of all, look at the dark blue paint on them. Now let me zoom in. Beautiful. And then we're gonna go ahead and go over here. You know, so I like to say this thing got a big tushy on it. You know what I'm saying? And we go full walk around. Got the nice little air intake on the side right there. Yeah, that's the BMW X6 from the outside. So let's go on the inside real quick, of the driver's side. So we're greeted with this beautiful electronic dash. I'm gonna start the car up real quick. Has a decent exhaust note. You know, it really needs some kind of exhaust for you to really hear those BMW crackles, especially from the inline 6 motor. But yeah, so down here we have the functions. We can put it in comfort and sport. Let me show you right here. Eco mode, it changes the dials to blue. You're going to be getting the most gas mileage out of this option right here. If we go back to comfort, you get the white dials. We go to sport, we're getting red. Okay, this is badass. I love it. And then we go ahead and go over to sport plus. And we get the traction control off, still red dials. This is really where you're going to start feeling the most power from the car, and really what it's mostly capable of. Right here we have a nice infotainment system. You can do a lot with these. This new iDrive, very beautiful, very seamless. They keep improving the iDrive system. One thing BMW is known for is starting off rough with the iDrive in terms of how easy it is to navigate. I personally love iDrive, but a lot of people seem to disagree with me. This is fantastic. We can go down here. We have media, com, menu, map, nav, some quick shortcut buttons. We can go to options as well, display settings, heads-up display, all that kind of stuff. It even has ambient lighting, which is kind of too dark to tell. You can see right there we got blue going, and at night, you know, that's gonna look, you know, extra sick. But enough talking about the car. Let's get in and drive it, see how it drives. right off the bat, I'm loving the steering on this car. It's not extremely tight like the M cars. Obviously, it's not an M, but nevertheless, it does have some nice steering. Oh yeah, that's fun. So this BMW X6 starts off at roughly $62,000, and I'm explaining to you guys why. This one has the M Sport pack, a lot of tasteful materials here and there, so it's probably going to be more expensive than your base X6, but nevertheless, still, you know, it's going to be roughly around the same price. BMW X6 is paved its way into its own category of vehicle, I guess you could say. I think it's like a sport SUV slash crossover type vehicle. BMW categorizes it as a sport utility vehicle. So pretty much they want this car to be more sporty than the X5, but also still have the X5 capabilities. So, you know, you want this car to be driven in the snow, in the rain, all conditions, and actually in some cases you want it to be off-road capable. So, you know, as you can see, the trunk space in this car is incredible. You can really fit almost anything back there. Definitely can fit a few humans back there as well. Not recommending that at all, but it's possible. A lot of stuff can go in the back. But in terms of interior space, you got a lot of headroom. Not quite as much as the X5, but you still have a lot of headroom, especially with that sloped roof in the back, which I think is very important. You know, I'm really liking the sound from it. I really love the inline six motor. This is the 3.5i. It has that nice growl to it. This one has a turbo, so the sound is kind of silenced a little bit, but at the same time you get those turbo swooshes. You can really hear them, especially when you roll down the windows. You're driving a turbocharged car. It's not just silent. You do get some nice noises from the car. The number one thing I'm really noticing about this car is it is smart. It's pretty much a giant computer. Every time you go out the lane, you know, the steering wheel vibrates. You got the heads-up display showing you the speed that you're going and the speed limit in the area that you're in. So, you know, you always know how fast you should be going according to the law, which is fantastic. But one thing I'm noticing, man, this car feels really light for how big it is. In my eyes, it still moves how a BMW should move. BMW is known for pretty much the efficiency of their motors, and pretty much the speed you get for the amount of horsepower and everything, the whole package. This is what you would expect from, you know, a typical BMW. So this car is going to be marketed towards those people who most likely have a family. If they don't, they most likely have a lot of stuff that needs to be moved around, such as skis, snowboards. You know, maybe they got kids with shoulder pads and, you know, football pads and just sports in general. In my eyes, it's a great daily driver to have, especially if you have another sports car. You know, let's just say like a, you know, an M model, or, you know, some of exotic caliber. You know, anything that you really appreciate and want to have more of an enthusiast feel. I feel like this is marketed towards the people who want a daily driver and something that's really good for daily use. Also, at the same time, this is a great car to have if it's just your only car in the garage. It's very good on gas mileage. My dad drove this car to his job and back. You know, the estimated mile range only went down around 10 miles, and his commute is around 25 to a half hour away. So, you know, he was telling me that this car is really good on gas mileage. Obviously, he's used to the, you know, the V8 twin turbo in his 750 Li. But nevertheless, man, if you really want to get a special BMW that has the looks and everything, and is also quite practical, this is going to be one of your best bets. It's got the exotic looks, especially when you start speccing it out, throwing some special wheels on it, all that kind of stuff. And at the same time, it's got that practicality that we're talking about. Throwing all that stuff in the trunk that you need, getting the right gas mileage. It's got the eco mode. You're really getting away nice with this kind of car, especially for the money. In terms of interior quality, you know, this one, I don't know if they're all coming with the leather on the dash, but I think it's got the extended leather on the dash. It's extremely beautiful, stitched leather everywhere. As you can see, the seats look really beautiful in terms of the design, but in terms of function as well. I'm feeling nice. It doesn't toss me around too much when I'm taking corners at a high speed, but at the same time, it's also, the cushion in it is very nice. It's not too soft, so there is a little bit of firmness to it, which I like. So I think this car is very reasonably priced. You're getting your money's worth, I personally think, with this car. It's a full package deal here. You're getting, you know, your luxury, performance, efficiency, and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely would pay the full price for this car. And especially with BMW warranty program, you know, you're not going to have to worry about maintenance and that kind of stuff since it's a new car. You know, in my opinion, this car is fantastic. But if you like the video, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the X6. Is it worth the money? Also, make sure you check out the BMW Driver Drives and BMW X6. That way you can see more of a performance-oriented video on the car. Also, make sure you browse the channel. And thanks for watching. It's been your boy Eric from the Beemer Fam, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.